If you don't know these 7 things, I would recommend you not to move to Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is a vibrant city with opportunities for many. But if you don't know these things, you're going to be setting yourself up for failure. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Zavon Ace, your Atlanta home guide. And whether you plan on moving in 7 days or 70 days, feel free to reach out to us through any of the contact methods listed down below. We get contacted every day by people just like you, and you, who reach out to us wanting help in buying and selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, without further ado, let's get into thing number 1. So, thing number 1, do not move to Atlanta unless you have a solid skill or solid skill sets that can land you a job. Atlanta has a very competitive job market. So, having an in-demand skill is definitely going to be essential to landing you a successful job/career here. I would hate for you to move here and get here and be enjoying everything, but then you find out you don't have what it takes. You don't have the certain skill sets or qualifications to get the job that you were seeking to get. So I really recommend, before you even think about the whole transition, try to make a few calls to some of the industries you might be interested in or that you currently work in and see if they're hiring, see what position they got available, the starting salaries. Right now, because thanks to COVID, a lot of interviews are being virtual. Get you a virtual interview schedule. At least try to get something lined up so when you get down here, you know for a fact, as soon as you step foot in Atlanta, Georgia, you already have an income coming in. Point number 2, do not move to Atlanta unless you are a defensive driver or you can adapt and learn to be one. Atlanta traffic can be quite... it can be quite hectic. So having the confidence necessary and having no defensive driver skills are going to save you a lot of trouble, because if you're not a defensive driver, you're going to run into a lot of road rage incidents, you're going to be in a lot of traffic, and you're going to have a car accident or two. Tell me, trust me, that is true. Because in Atlanta, especially if you're driving on I-20 to 285, some of the most busiest highways are all out here, there are a lot of road rage incidents. One of them happened, I think it was a couple months ago or maybe even a year ago. There was a shooting on the freeways. Basically, somebody was driving, they got cut off, and the person that got cut off shot at the other person on the freeway. So driving down here in Atlanta, it can get very dangerous very quickly. So learn how to be a defensive driver. Let people go first. Let them do the crazy things. Let them speed in front of you. Don't cut nobody off. Some people are going to be running red lights. Some people are going to be running stop signs. If you're driving the speed limit, best believe people are going to be going around you. Just relax, stay calm, be defensive, and you'll do fine. So if you can get past point number 1 and point number 2, wait till you hear point number 3. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, business owners, aspiring entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners, do not move here planning to start a business unless you have a solid plan. Yes, Atlanta is the place for entrepreneurs, startup businesses, mom and pop shops. It's the place for that right now, okay? But if you don't have a solid plan, you're not going to see much success out here, because networking and business and all those things are very crucial to your business. However, there are a lot of different people and different obstacles that are going to be in your way, just like anything in life, right? But when we're on the topic of Atlanta, there are so many businesses out here. There's big corporation businesses, and you got the medium size, and you got a lot of smaller business out here. Atlanta has a lot of great programs to offer business funding, business licenses, a whole bunch of different incentives they have for small businesses, minority businesses, etc. So when you come down here, you need to make sure you're coming down here. This kind of does go back to point number 1 with your solid skill set. So if you're coming down here, let's say for example, you might be a plumber, electrician, you might have some type of trade, that's your skill set, and you want to come down here and start a business. There are a lot of plumbing businesses. There are a lot of there are a lot of these businesses out here. So when you come down here, you need to have a strategic plan. What area are you going to move to? Why that area? How is this area going to benefit your business? What is your ideal customer? You need to have all these in sight. So when you come down here, you have a clear mission on what you're going to be doing, how you're going to be doing it, and at least have a 5-year roadmap of how you want to achieve it, because Atlanta's market is constantly changing. So many things are coming. So many businesses are moving here. People from all over the world are coming to Atlanta right now because it's the Hollywood of the South. It's growing. It's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. A lot of things are coming here. So there's going to be even more competition on top of the competition that's currently here. So you need to make sure you have a solid plan so you can succeed. And I want all of you to succeed, especially for my business owners out there. All right, so if you can get past point 1, 2, and 3, you need to get past number 4 as well. Point number 4, don't move here just because you see all the celebrities and all the YouTubers, social media influencers living here. I know it can be exciting to see your favorite stars in person, but don't let that be your sole reason for moving here. And let me tell you guys the truth. Most of the celebrities and the YouTubers and influencers that you see that so-called live in Atlanta, They don't live downtown, heart city of Atlanta. Most of them are scattered out there on the outskirts. Like Tyler Perry, Dwayne Johnson, all these people are out there on the outskirts. They're in your places like Douglasville, your Alpharettas, your John Creeks, your Peachtree cities. They only come to the city if there's an event. Maybe they just want to pop out and have a great time. Paparazzi stuff. That's the only reason they might come to the city, or to shoot some content for the YouTubers and the other influencers. So if you're going to come down here just because to be around them, I honestly would recommend you not moving here. You need to have a real legitimate reason how this can benefit you. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of social media pages out there on Instagram, your YouTubes, that have sole businesses just on covering celebrity drama and all this celebrity stuff. But you can do that from wherever you're at. You don't have to be here in the heart to cover that type of content. That's what you're hoping to come out here and do, because you guys are going to get down here and you're going to be kind of tilted and upset that you're not seeing all the celebrities that you want to see, because they're going to be scattered out there on the outskirts and you're never going to see them. And even if you do see them, they got so many security guards. There's already so many people that's going to be surrounding them. You're not really going to get a good chance at seeing them, even saying hi to them. Just being honest with you. So that's point 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 5 is going to shock you. And point number 5 is going to be, do not move here just because you see all of the hype online. Yes, people are making and touching a lot of money in Atlanta, Georgia, but just because you see all these social media people on TikTok and stuff flexing all this money, not everybody's making money out here. Not everybody's having that showy, glamorous life that you're seeing on social media, okay? And I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of people that you do see flexing this money on social media, more than half of the time they're scammers, okay? Atlanta is known as the city of scammers, fraud, theft, carjacking, all that stuff are in Atlanta, Georgia. So most of those people that you're seeing, if they have all that money, they're not doing it the right way, okay? And then you see all these cars and all these fancy clothes. A lot of the time, the cars be rented, the houses be rented. They spend all this money on the clothes, but don't really have nothing going on besides the appearance that you're seeing on social media. So I need you guys to have some realistic expectations. Don't expect you're going to move here and money's just going to be raining from the sky. Yes, there is a thing such as Southern hospitality. Yes, people are going to say hi to you. People are going to open the door for you. People are going to be courteous and generous to you. But don't expect somebody to be here, go, here's $10,000, fill up your business. No, that's why I'm telling you guys, have a good, solid skill set. Have a clear-cut plan on how you're going to execute and use that to benefit you in a 5-year growth plan. Learn how to become a defensive driver so you don't got to worry about car accidents and all the other unnecessary things. Move here for a real reason. Don't just come here for all the hype that you see online. I'm trying to give you guys real, set, solid, sturdy expectations. So when you move here, you don't have any regrets. You know exactly what you're getting into. So if you can handle all those points, you better be able to handle this next. All right, point number 6 is going to be self-reliance. Don't move here. This kind of goes back to what I was just talking about. Don't move here under the impression everything's going to be easy. Don't move here under the impression that things are going to be handed to you, that people are going to give you handouts. Do not expect any of that. Yes, there are nice people. You might meet a person who might just come in on your idea, who might want to help you out a little bit, but that is a very, very, very rare instance, because even with this being the South and having its Southern hospitality and all that stuff, at the end of the day, people are in it for themselves and what's going to benefit and gain to them. So if you're coming here from another state, wherever you're coming from, and you want to move here, little to none chances that people are going to really be open to you, because Atlanta is kind of close-knit, if you kind of say. So if you're thinking you're going to move here and you're going to just join in and people are going to be all nice and friendly to you, do not expect that, okay? This is why if you guys kind of look at it, the plan I'm giving you is all about being independent and being able to do this on your own, because I'm not going to lie, for some of you, this might be some of the hardest times in your life when you first move here. When you first move here, you might have to rent for a little bit, be in an apartment. You might have to hop from place to place. You might not have any furniture. You might be sleeping on a mattress. You might not even have a TV, no service, no water. Some of you might not have none of that. You might just be moving here on a pure dream and a clear-cut goal that, I'm moving to Atlanta for this opportunity. I'm going to do this because it's going to be best for me, best for my family, best for whoever, my partner, and we're going to do this and we're going to make it work. So for those of you that might be on that path that I just said, it can happen. There's expectations. I just want you guys, when you come down here, know that it's all on you to make this happen. All right, point number 7, the final, last, and probably the most important point of them all. Do not move here unless you have an actual good reason on why you're moving here and what you hope to achieve on moving here. Having these goals and having this plan in place is going to help you be motivated and actually give you some clear sight on what you're doing. Please don't move here, like I said earlier, just because of the celebrities. Don't just move here in hopes that something's going to happen. You actually need to have a real plan in what you're going to be doing. I know for a lot of you, some of you might not even step foot in Atlanta. You maybe just been hearing about it, been thinking about it. Maybe you have family out here, friends out here. Maybe there's just something out here. You've been hearing about it on the news. You hear people like me talking about the opportunities. You see everything going on in Atlanta, Georgia. And maybe you want to just get a piece of the pie. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't really know the certain areas, a plan, you need to come up with that. And you're having trouble coming up with that, like I said, my contact methods are down below. And like I said, I know I'm here for helping people buy, sell, relocate, invest in real estate, all those good things. Yes, I'm here for that. But if you just honestly need somebody to talk to and just want to tell about your plans too, and just get some more, I guess, direction and realism involved in it, I'm your guy. Reach out to me. You can text me, email me, book a Zoom call with me. All the things are free. I'm not charging you guys to talk to me, none of that stuff. Just reach out to me, okay? I want to be here to help you guys and make sure that this move is going to be exactly what you wanted. I really would hate for you guys to move here and think back and, man, I'm even in a worse situation than I was versus where I came from. I should have just stayed where I came from. I wish I known all this. Well, guess what? If you're watching this video, now you do. So without all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys were able to learn something and take something from it. And I hope I was able to plant some goose eggs in your mind to get you thinking and make you come up with these plans and have everything executed. So when you get here, you're ready, loaded, and ready to rock and roll and ready to go. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Ace is out.